Welcome to the recap of Pulp Cthulhu Blackheart Crucible Session 22. As always, let me thank Juice at Master the Game for hosting and playing, his partner in crime Paula at Awkwardly Nerdy, currently AWOL Bill at RollStats, the Unholy Trinity Jason, Josh, and Isaiah, and Dustin for playing 13. This week we pick it up with 13 and Nova getting Ethel out of a prison in Alcatraz. Bonnie, Blake, and Sillus battle Blake the Rock Johnson on a flight to Russia. The group dispatches Blake the Rock Johnson and his wyvern. The group survives the encounter and then makes their long trek to Chernobyl. Then Ethel, 13, and Nova find themselves in the Shadowfell at Castle Grayskull, facing off against...
Yes, they face me, Skeletor. The clock's ticking 13. I'm waiting on my cigarettes. Why is this session named Bad Romance? I thought it was about Lady Gaga. I was hoping to do a duet.
Get rid of my
Poker face, poker face.
I do this every week where I watch the recap video like an hour before we play, and then I go blank.
The truth is, because these games are really effing boring in actuality, but we just think we're funny.
Ethel, you wake up in a room, concrete walls. There are no windows except for a door that has one of those little tiny windows. You're hooked up to a bunch of machines, and you notice that your Gorn hand that you have covered is now exposed. You can hear somebody talking outside the door, but you can't make out what they're saying.
Yeah, Ethel's like slowly taking all the IVs and crap out and like turning off the monitor before she takes the finger thing off. She'll probably take like the IV bag off the IV cart stand and be holding it ready in case someone comes barging in.
You hear the door open and Captain Hook walks in. What are you trying to do? Hey, take a seat, Ethel.
Where the hell am I?
You're being taken care of, okay? Bonnie set this up. She was real concerned about you. You're in a safe facility. You're still in San Francisco.
Where? What part of the country?
The West Coast. Hasn't changed.
You said she was somewhere safe.
What's up with your hand?
That's classified.
The doctor's a bit concerned. Take a look at your bullet holes there. And he turns away.
Yeah,
as you look at your bullet holes, you can see that they are now
numbers.
round circles, and they look like Gorn skin.
Well, that's new.
I guess it's not from the bonbons.
No, probably not. It didn't do that last time.
But you're healing up pretty quick. Whatever these scales are, they seem to help your condition.
Interesting.
Bonnie took a mission for us. She's headed to Russia. Part of the exchange, I'm going to take care of you, and she's on her way there.
Why the hell would you send my team to Russia when none of them speak Russian?
They've got Snake with him. He can do stuff. I mean,
at most, he knows some basic Mandarin.
不好意思 means sorry, pardon me, or I feel very uneasy.
Probably not.
and they got
You
look.
think the Russians are going to react when some asshole that looks like an American starts speaking Mandarin at him?
不好意思
I mean, Bonnie didn't you teach Bonnie Russian?
No, she was too busy going to college.
But Blake, look, they'll be fine. Blake's with him. He's an international wrestling star now.
Are you my friend?
Doors will just open for him. They'll be fine.
You're telling me you put the whole safety of my team on the shoulders of Blake being the plaid paper?
You guys are aboard a boat headed up to a remote island off the coast of San Francisco, otherwise known as Alcatraz prison. It is dark out. The sun has not come up. It's about 4 a.m. There's a couple security lights that are flashing over the water, and you can see the guards in the guard tower with their weapons. This is a supply run. Apparently, their shipment of corporate ice cream was delayed, and you are now escorting it to Alcatraz. Prisoners may riot if they don't get their freedom vanilla. So the boat kind of docks up to the side, and a guy comes out dressed in like body armor with a M16, and he kind of looks at you guys. Hey, what the hell are you doing here?
The amphibian beagle woman is on strike, demanding sustainable balance between career and desire, a cause of which I very much admire.
Okay, do you have anything, did you actually bring any ice cream?
I think it's in the boat.
Okay, we'll get somebody to get it. Yeah, come on in. Let's go. So what are you guys here for, really? I mean,
We've been told one of our comrades is being kept here.
which one are you looking for?
Elderly woman, irate,
Wow.
human.
Smoker's cough.
Okay, that narrows it down to narrows it down to about 3.
It's like a really terrifying version of your grandmother.
You don't need a boyfriend. You just need a boyfriend pillow.
Oh, okay, yeah, we know the one.
Oh, someone's trying to get some action tonight. Watch those hands, homeboy.
Night Sweats. I think that's the code name. Just ask for Night Sweats down there.
How are we gonna get out of here? Are we just gonna take the boat back?
If there is no way off, aware though I'm not certain it's on this particular island of a potential way off. It would involve going to a mirror version of this world though.
It's not one of those situations where you accidentally conjure up some sort of miscellaneous shark instead of transferring us to the mirror world.
No guarantees.
Yeah, Night Sweats is in room 42. Oh, also, she's got this really creepy green hand. It's looks like a lizard hand. Do you know anything about that?
Yeah, it's like this whole thing. Let's just talk to the doctor about it.
Do you know anything about it, like how she got it?
I mean, I wasn't there when it happened.
Is it contagious?
Did you touch her hand?
I mean, yeah. I mean, sure. I mean, it was kind of weird.
Did you wash your hands right after?
Maybe I did. I probably should wash them again just in case.
Yeah, you should go do that.
13
right
just
now.
starts shaking his head in disappointment.
He just kind of looks both ways. He's like, he points to down the hallway. He's like, you'll see the number on the door. Hold on. And he closes his book and kind of runs and he goes into a bathroom.
As he runs away, I'm going to yell, good luck.
Ethel, is that you?
Who the hell is it?
It's 13 and Nova.
Well, hell, get me out of this joint. Where's all my stuff? We have to find my purse. It's got all the blueprints for Calico in it.
Yeah, as you walk out the door, you can see somebody coming up the hallway carrying, looks like a pack of smokes and with a Slurpee in his hand, and he's wearing a Hawaiian shirt, and he's like, who the hell are you guys? The C-54 Skymaster, which is now 10,000 feet in the air, and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, as he is ripped off the door.
Really? This is how you come greet me? No flowers, no chocolates, nothing? You stand me up on a date, and this is how you come back to me? You went out with your wyvern friends just partying all night long. Look at you like, oh, look at me, I'm the Rock, and I'm playing with my wyvern in the sky.
The M4 goes off. Some of the bullets, most of them strike him. Some of them you can see hit and kind of glance off of him. That's 100 points of damage. But his left arm is just hanging by a sliver of skin. And lucky he plays soccer because he's not a goalie, so it don't really matter.
Seeing that what Bonnie just did, I'm going to pull the AK-47 out of my bag, and I'm going to also unload.
You see Blake blast the AK-47 square in the Rock's chest, and he just kind of grimaces and tries to hold on, and he just, with his one hand, he slips off, and you just see him fall out of the plane.
Take that, Jabroni!
Don't be a jabroni. Keep your mouth shut.
Fall right out of the plane.
Silas is going to walk over to the door and kind of holding on to something with his left hand. He's going to kind of lean out, see what the hell's going on outside.
It looks like some sort of large lizard is attached to the plane.
Attempt to shoot away.
You hear it scream. You successfully miss it as it swipes at you.
You shot 13's pet. He's a little pissed off at us.
You can hear the window smashes the side of the plane as another claw comes in and tries to get Bonnie. It made enough noise that easily moved. So now it's got both claws pulling on this plane.
Well, it's got 2 claws hanging out of there, so if I shoot the claws, how does its claw look?
Pretty mangled. Pieces of its hide have come off in chunks, and it's bleeding.
Do I see a parachute?
Yes, there is parachute.
I grab one.
Okay.
And start putting it on, expecting the worst. And I will position myself towards the cargo opening in the back, and I will tell him to open it and let this creature come in. I've never rolled this well. 1%.
He knows the legacy and the rising stardom of the plaid peeper, and he's not going to argue with this idea, which is probably really good because he's figuring you're going to let it in and just wrestle it and then just take this thing right out. He runs up. He's like, open the cargo door, let's go. But you hit it, doing some more damage to it as it bleeds. The cargo bay door starts to lower. The co-pilot comes out. He is super excited. He's even got his camera.
I told you to go on there. Get on off this plane.
He's like, where are you guys going? What are you doing with Ethel?
We're just gonna get out of here, She's doing pretty good. She's looking pretty great.
Have you seen that lizard hand? That doesn't mean she's doing very good.
Yeah, honestly, if you just kind of squint your eyes a little bit, you can't really even tell, hardly. It's not really a big deal. She's been doing fine with the lizard hand for a month.
I'll just
Not
put
getting
some
worse.
of my foundation from my purse on it. It'll look fine. Speaking of which, where's my purse, Hook?
I'm not letting you get to your gear. You can't leave.
Look,
Why
at
not?
least let her get her stuff so she can feel more comfortable here. You know how jarring that is to wake up in an unfamiliar location. You don't have any of your stuff. You're wearing bizarre hospital moo-moo garb. What is that? Just get her stuff. You can do that. You can pull those types of strings.
But if she chokes somebody out with that purse, like I've seen her do, I'm taking it away from her.
Look, I got the whole thing under control. Right? You can trust me.
But Hook, I'm a force of nature. Nature ain't nothing gonna stop me.
I got wine titties now.
Remember how I escaped that gulag back in Russia with nothing but a pair of tweezers? Where at in Russia were you sending my team?
They're going to Pripyat. They're going to Chernobyl. There's a site underneath the old reactor.
You sent my granddaughter to Chernobyl?
She agreed. It's not like I tricked her.
Did you at least give him radiation gear?
It's Chernobyl. I don't think that radiation gear is effective anymore.
It's all taken care of by the guys on the ground.
Didn't it start fuming again or something?
It's all supervised.
It's fine.
Yeah, there's people standing around watching it fume.
It's all good.
Got some signs up. It's all right.
And signs that say, please wear your mask.
Look, you're going to have to move pretty quick. They're going to start asking questions. I really shouldn't have been letting Ethel out, but I know she's just going to scratch and claw at the walls, and next thing you know, I'm going to have an incident.
I mean, you weren't wrong. I was ready to put that metal rod through the next eyeball that came into the room.
Just tell him that I was on some sort of spell or something, and you beat me up. So you better give me a good punch, right in the face.
Oh, Ethel instantly backhands him.
He's like, oh, okay, yeah, one more.
Yeah, she'll pistol whip him with General Custer next.
He kind of reaches up and pulls out his card and clicks the door, and the door opens. He's like, out that way. Oh, hold on. Is that my tooth? The wyvern is now making its way inside the cargo bay.
Yes.
I'm going to shoot it full automatic.
Okay.
It's coming in at the face.
So you manage to just blast its face, and it screams, and blood, it just flies everywhere, and pieces of it go everywhere, covering the back of this plane.
I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to try and shoot at its face. Full auto with the AK-47.
Fire again, blasting more pieces of this thing, and it just it screams again and just collapses.
Like it's
and
dead?
And it just starts to begin to slide out the cargo bay as its claws have dug into it, and now it's stuck. It's hanging out the back of the cargo bay. And
Half of it's hanging out?
Yep.
Close the door.
You can hear the plane is having all sorts of issues, trying to maintain its altitude. That was amazing. I thought you were going to wrestle that thing or something. But
if the gun didn't stop it, I was planning on trying to tackle it out. I don't know how good that would have went, though. It's a lot.
Yeah, I got plenty of pictures. I might get you to sign them. Anyway, we probably should abandon the plane. I don't think it's going to make its refuel. It's taking a lot of damage. They reduce the speed, and you guys all jump. All of you manage to miss going into the water. You land on a big chunk of floating ice.
Incredibly lucky do we happen to be that through a rather reliable talent that I so happen to have, there happens to be a dinghy with paddles available that landed right next to us.
13 will reach behind and clasp quarterstaff. He kind of close his eyes and try to concentrate in his head like this giant tentacle shark. That was a failure, but you know what? I'm gonna push. Yeah, I am. Yeah, it was another failure.
You feel the energy from the wand, and then it just passes.
Oh dear.
Can you, like, at least give us some cover or something? Like, I don't know what you can do.
Yeah, let me see. So what Nova is going to attempt to do, if I can turn into a gas, couldn't I reasonably, like, create fog?
So yeah, this fog just comes out of nowhere. You can feel the boat get caught in like whirlpool, very slow, and then it starts to pick up.
Nova's going to look at 13 and she's going to say, "What did you do?"
And then there's just complete darkness. So you would surmise, 13, that you are in the clutches of some sort of whale.
Like Pinocchio?
I must consume your soul to become a real boy.
Dear God, where's that?
There's also like pieces of debris like floating here in this space.
Grab a couple of pieces of wood and use them as paddles.
Don't you have, like, can you just shoot it or something?
Well, I don't
Isn't
want
that
to
what
piss it
you're
off while
supposed
we're
to do?
inside.
What if we just pick up a piece of wood and kind of just stab it from the inside? Won't it just open its mouth?
Yeah, but we don't know how deep underwater we are.
Well, the longer we wait, the deeper we are.
You can hear the inner workings of the whale. You can feel the whale like ascend, like you're moving up, and you feel it like breach the surface. You can hear the water. And it begins to open its mouth. So as it begins to open its mouth, all the color in your clothes bleed away and turn just like black and white or gray. And the water looks very brackish. And as it opens its mouth, you look and you see what you thought kind of reminds you of Alcatraz, but it has a huge skull on the top of it, and it doesn't look like the prison anymore. It looks like some kind of castle, and there's all these little lights on the water, and these figures are now moving out onto the water, and they're carrying like weapons.
13, is this what you would call one of those mirror dimensions?
Yes.
Oh no, but grab us a board and row our asses out of this bitch.
Yeah, it begins like to back away and assist you as you guys move out. And you can see this thing is huge, and it just kind of drifts back and closes its mouth and just drops down.
Apparently he didn't like the taste of freedom.
Ethel looks completely Gorn now. Her whole body looks like she's a Gorn. Nova almost looks transparent, and she's got these huge bat wings behind her.
Well, I'm okay with that.
So you look at 13, and his whole body now is got like all these black veins running through it, and there's patches of his fur have come off, like he's got mange, and there's this circle of like energy that kind of moves around him in the water that even that you are in. You can see like fish rise to the top, but they're just like skeletons, just pieces of fish. They just start floating to the top.
And like, Nova, what's going on with all that?
You're a lizard, okay? Don't question the bat wings when you're a giant gray corn creature.
You've got a fair point.
The figure steps out. You just see like a skull for his face, and he's wearing like a sash or whatever, and he's got a staff that looks like the head of a ram. Welcome to Grayskull. I'm Skeletor. I'm glad you brought the Wand of Orcas, 13.
You want me to go see if I can get us a car, Bonnie?
Can you speak their language, Snake?
Boo, how easy.
I'm sure they can speak mine. Everybody speaks English. It's 2008.
Everybody speaks con artist?
In Soviet Russia, English is taught just because they
Everyone's
want
a spy.
Yeah, they want to be able to speak your language and know what you're saying. You hear it sounds like a door closing or something. So as you are coming up to the shore, you see something rustling in the bushes, and the barrel of a gun come out, and in a voice, "Ostenovsia, Ostenovsia."
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him with my AK-47. So yeah, I'm gonna shoot him with a single bullet. One shot, one kill.
You go to
I
shoot,
reached into my bag. I didn't even pull it out, and I shot through the side of the bag.
Shot goes off. You see so the gun is in here, and the gun goes off. You can see the barrel get withdrawn, and the bushes move like somebody's trying to hide. So the door to the front of this house opens, and you can see it looks like an adult comes out in boots and like suspenders and a t-shirt with a shotgun, looking around like panicked.
I think someone in the bushes tried shooting at us.
He kind of looks over. Who are you?
Afraid we can't tell you that.
Tourists for the most part.
Commissar sent you?
Like she said, tourists. Like I said,
exactly
can't
say.
tell you that. You want me to shoot you? Because if I tell you what
No.
I'm gonna have to put you down.
No, Silas, no. Don't do it. We can't tell you who sent us, but we mean you no harm.
Tell the man.
My numbers are all good. I do not take anything. I have given to the collective.
Have you now? Are you certain there is nothing you are hiding from us?
No.
What about the kid in the bushes that's trying to shoot us? We're gonna sit here and talk all night when there's a dude over there in the bushes trying to shoot us?
Nikolai, go inside. And you see a kid like get out from the bushes, and with his gun he looks panicked and he takes off and runs back behind the house and goes in.
Way to go, Peeper. You shot at the neighborhood watch.
Are all the numbers correct?
Of course they
there
are.
was a discrepancy.
There is?
There was, that we saw, yes.
Don't look like the commissar's usual. Do you want to see the books again? I'll get them.
Thank you. May we come inside?
No.
Snake's gonna walk over to the back of the truck and look for like a flat piece of metal, kind of resembling a makeshift screwdriver.
He's gonna dodge Pinot it.
This is a 1950 Zeiss pickup truck. You go up to this pickup truck that's got assorted some tools in it, and looks like fishing supplies, some nets and stuff like that. And just looking in it, you can see that the key is in the ignition.
I'm not telling Blake that. I'm just gonna get in and act like I'm fidgeting around and then start it.
Good job, Snake.
Yeah, I got it going.
Honk the horn. Bonnie! Leave the guy. We'll worry about his numbers later.
So the guy comes out the front door with a book in his hand. You can see that he has a pistol stuck in his belt. And he has the book, and he just kind of opens it and just drops it in front of you.
I don't understand any of it because it's in Russian.
Yeah, exactly. Are you taking my vehicle as well?
We hadn't planned on it. I'm sorry, I've been lying for you for too long. My good sir, there have been rumors of spies here.
Are you my friend?
Have you seen any suspicious individuals?
No.
Are you certain?
Yes.
All right, then. Your books look good.
You thought you said you weren't taking my vehicle.
This will only be temporary. We'll bring it back as soon as we can. The needs of the motherland, of course. Isn't that right, comrade?
That's right, comrade.
I'll hop in the car, and I'm going to drive us along the line of the pole for about 500-600 feet until he's out of sight. Okay, then I'm going to stop, and I'm going to point my rifle up at the line and just shoot it.
You've been in enough worlds to know that it's so known that there's actually a cartoon that talks about it.
Be careful. This guy's dangerous. There are cartoons about him. He seems so famous.
The words of wisdom that you have, 13, are just blowing me away right now.
I see that you brought me the Wand of Orcas, 13. Excellent.
I have brought you no such thing.
He laughs. And everybody, all his minions all laugh as well.
You are not deserving of such thing. No one is.
But yet you have it.
I merely am its keeper, not its owner. How do we get out of here?
Oh, you just hand me the Wand of Orcas, and I will let you leave.
Option 2?
There is no option 2.
I'll lean over and whisper in 13's ear.
I have an option too, and it's named General Custom.
Whose side are you on?
My side, of course.
Do you work for Asmodeus? Corporate?
No, I do not.
Fuck corporate.
At that, 13 kind of smiles. So you are with Levistus then? And Villanis?
No. In fact, they've screwed me all over. I'm for Skeletor. I'm looking out for number 1. While trying not to step in number 2. What's your lizard and your undead friend think of this?
I honestly have no idea what the hell's going on right now.
Yeah, I was following up until a certain point, and then you kind of lost me. I mean, overall, in summary, he's not going to give you the staff thing. I don't think he can. I don't think it's physically possible. I think it's like bonded to him somehow or something.
Again, look at him like he's all falling apart and shit.
I'm not going to let you leave.
Well, I mean, you see all the trouble that it's caused him. I mean, you don't really want this thing. It's not really that great. It doesn't even like, you know, illuminate or anything. It's actually kind of shitty.
Yeah, like the one time we won a tentacle shark, we get a goddamn whale.
Yep, and it ate us. Come on, man. You don't want this bad juju. You really don't. It's just trouble.
Not to mention, it doesn't look like you got a lot left to, lose. Like 13.
It sounds a lot like hearsay.
Okay, you look pretty fragile. And I've got a 40mm grenade that says you're going to be up in about 10 places. So you should probably let us go.
I can't let you leave.
Why not?
Because you brought the wand of Orcas to me. It's a prized possession.
Well, yeah, but you can't use a prized possession if you're in like 20 different pieces. All over like a square acre.
Yeah, I mean, there's really, like, kind of at this point, like, there's 2 things that are going to happen, right? Okay, either one, you're going to let us leave, perhaps supply us with some sort of alternate vehicle of 13's, whatever the hell he wants to ride in, okay? Or 2, we're going to get into a fight about it. You're going to end up in the millions of pieces that Ethel has so calmly explained will happen. And then we're going to get the vehicle that 13 wants, and then we're going to leave here. So I just think we should expedite the process and go with option 1 and just leave, right? It's just easier.
Exactly. It's a win-win for everyone. You get to stay alive, and we get to leave.
Really, it's the best bet.
You make a good argument. Do you have anything else? Something equal to the wand of Orcas?
I got a martini glass.
I've got a cigarette.
What's
you
that?
ever tried to smoke before?
No.
Ethel will light one up and we'll hand it out to him.
Oh, this is fantastic. You have more of these.
I got another pack.
I feel so relaxed now.
They are quite nice.
He reaches out to take the
give you a
pack
pack of cigarettes and we get a boat, right?
These cigarettes are fantastic. I will let you leave, and you will return with 1 million cigarettes in 3 days' time.
Yeah, we can totally do that.
Or I will come and find you.
We'll just buy them.
Oh, is that a deal? Do we agree to this?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess. I can't think of any better alternatives.
Yes, that is fine.
I will give you one of my paddle boats. And he walks back, and some of his minions start pulling out, like from a dock area, one of those paddle boats that sits 3 people across.
I call middle.
You think these old ass legs are gonna be able to paddle?
Just kidding.
3 days time. Your 1 million cigarettes.
It's already started, 13. You better move.
Where is this he-man? Is he in the island with you?
Don't mention him. He's in the prison right now. Maybe you can speak to him later when you return with your cigarettes. We will all smoke and laugh at him.
There's no shame in being a Gorn.
Yes, the rock's muscles are very hard.
Baby, it's a bad romance.